We're here in beautiful Paris. We meet interesting people, and one of them is the company Volt. Could you please introduce yourself, Sebastian?
Thank you. So yeah, Sebastian from Volt. So we are a cold storage custodian. We've been around since 2015. We cater for purely institutional clients. So we're dealing a lot with crypto funds, market makers, exchanges, and then we also have traditional corporates as well amongst our client base. Some of these are listed companies and worldwide.
All right. You're based out of London. Do you serve mainly like British clients or also like continental American clients? Or?
Yeah, so we kind of cover the globe. So definitely our primary market is US. A lot of activity over there. A lot of clients in the UK, Europe to an extent. A little bit of presence in Asia as well, and the Middle East. Yeah.
All right, all right. I think cold storage or custodian is quite a hot topic in the industry. Yeah, actually, how important is it actually? Because it's a different asset with private keys, etc. So.
Yeah, I mean, again, it comes down to risk appetite, how you want to store your crypto. I mean, if you have maybe a few thousands, 100,000 maybe, you keep that self-storage yourself, you can manage the risk to an extent. However, again, if you're a big corporation, you want to outsource that risk. It's not worth taking on something going wrong, particularly if you have much of your client's money held in crypto. I mean, if you have one mistake, that could be the end of your reputation and the end of your crypto business. So for them, it's just peace of mind to outsource it to a cold storage custodian like us, and with our background in financial markets, also from the cybersecurity space for UK government, we have a set of expertise which really helps them to sleep easy at night.
All right, all right. Because if you look at the crypto space, we still see some crypto exchanges. For instance, this Canadian exchange, or we still see these sketchy and shady things. Huh? I mean.
No, exactly. I mean, again, just kind of highlights the need for having a custodian of good reputation. So, I mean, it's not simply a case of storing your crypto assets. There's a lot of thinking, a lot of planning, and building that needs to go into actually having something which is suitable for your clients. It's definitely in the early days, and also maybe a year or so ago, was something taken very, very lightly. I mean, we're still seeing today exchange hacks are occurring, so you kind of question whether it's the right infrastructure. So, I mean, yeah, our clients use ourselves and similar providers out there, but it's definitely still a problem in terms of having this operational risk catered for. It's something in traditional markets, operational risk is not this high. It's very unique to crypto assets that you see billions of dollars being stolen across time. So yeah, it's definitely something which needs more attention.
Right. And what kind of clients are you focused on? Obviously funds, crypto funds as well. But perhaps what kind of discussions do you have with these funds in storing the assets?
Yeah, so again, in cold storage, there's you get the ultra secure facility. However, there's also a little bit of a time delay when you want to withdraw. So, I mean, a lot of the providers out there take several hours, can even be a day or 2 days. For us, we can withdraw in 2 hours, on average 45 minutes, which is very quick. But again, that doesn't cater for example, high-frequency trading funds. So we're now trying to focus on them a bit more as well. So starting to offer things like cold storage trading in real time so that they can get the benefit of security from cold storage. However, they still have the speed of hot trading. And then on the other side, so the clients we cater for at the moment, they tend to be asset managers or venture capital funds who are happy to hold their tokens. Maybe they move things once a week to rebalance. And that's definitely the easier client to speak to. The guys who need the speed of execution, that's something which has been difficult for cold storage to address. But again, I say that's something we're working on at the moment.
Do you have any technological challenges if you have a high frequency fund, or?
I mean, again, it just comes down to response time for the market. So for a high frequency trading fund, particularly if it's fully automated, systematic trading, they're responding to microsecond signals in the market. They need to place an order. And again, if it takes 45 minutes or several hours to withdraw from cold storage, then the opportunity is gone. So it's kind of meaningless, which for them is why they have to hold everything in hot, or at least a good amount to be able to do working capital, day-to-day trading, and maybe they have a reserve assets in cold storage. However, again, there's still this little disconnect which for them needs addressing.
In the end, your solution is also a bit dependent, I think, about adoption of crypto assets, or also do you also offer like storage solutions for other assets?
Yeah, so I mean, it's a good question. We are currently supporting just crypto assets, and we are very selective as to which those are. So in theory, the technology is built, we can store any digital asset, whether it's cryptocurrency today, whether it's cryptocurrency in 10 years, security tokens tomorrow, you know, it's there. The technology is ready on our side. Really, it comes down to the risk around what is the assets, do we need licensing to hold the assets, is it, particularly if it's a cryptocurrency, is it a good reputable coin, or is it something which is prone to network problems? Could it be 51% attack is a vulnerability we need to consider? So whenever we're listing clients coming to us demanding to add new assets, we always kind of look over these questions. So as I say, in theory we can support anything. It comes down to the technological requirements, are we happy to do it, but also the legal and the compliance on the regulatory side.
Sounds good. Last question. Of course, you are a scale-up. Are there any challenges to grow or to attract talent, or technological challenges maybe, or?
Yes, I mean, again, with the bear market being what it is, obviously that's something everyone feels. It's you know, just a matter of how do you manage these times. And luckily for us, you know, we're still a reasonably small team, and so we're able to manage our costs pretty well during the crypto winter. And yeah, so we've been able to manage our costs well, still move into directions for new products. So we started offering something called the Prime account last month, which is interest-bearing cold storage. So we're still getting new things out there, and yeah, looking to the market side, we speak to VCs and other traditional companies to get their understanding of what the investable landscape looks like right now. And there's still a lot of interest, but again, you know, it's definitely focusing more on the existing players. If you're a new guy coming into this space, it's probably quite difficult right now to raise money.
So actually, people can get yield on their assets, the clients.
Exactly. So, you know, we provided a cold storage solution, which means your assets are safe, and we've been doing that for a couple of years. But again, we don't want that to mean that your assets are not working for you, they're not earning anything or doing anything. So we started offering this to our clients, and they can use the cold storage. At the same time, they can earn, you know, a few % of interest on those assets.
Cool. Thank you very much, Sebastian, and all the best with Volt.